there guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks so much for watching today, and we are back with another Funko Pop unboxing for you. We're going to be taking a look at two of the newest Funko Shop exclusives that we had just got in. We have two pops here in the sorters. I will try to turn it to the side so we can't give away. I mean, you're going to be clicking on the video, so you'll know in the title of the video what they are. But yeah, these are two pops that definitely really cool that I was looking forward to getting, and they dropped. Surprisingly, they did not sell out. I don't know if either of these have sold out since, but I know when they dropped, they did not sell out. But I was able to get both of them together, which is good, because hey, now I don't have to do two orders. I can do them both in the same order, so that is good. So I was able to pick up both of these here. Definitely excited to show them off. Before we jump into the video today, make sure you guys do go down below, hit that subscribe button. Go ahead and leave a like on the video, and go ahead and hit that bell so you can be notified whenever we have new videos, which is pretty much every day. And hope you guys enjoy it. So I think we'll just jump right into it. I guess we'll start with the one that came in first. I think they both came out in the same week. One came out on like a Tuesday, one came out on a Friday, so they're pretty close together. Let's see here. This one is going to be Ron Swanson with the flu from Parks and Recreation. Definitely a big Parks and Rec fan. I actually still haven't finished the show, surprisingly. But I remember I first watched it when it was like in season 2. I was on vacation and I was actually under the weather, so I was in the room and in the hotel room, and they had Parks and Rec that was on like a marathon, and I just watched them. Like, oh my gosh, the show's great. And I went back and I watched them all. And then I think once they got to like season 5 or something like that, I just didn't keep up. And so I do have to make sure I go back and watch it. But I do remember this episode. Ron Swanson, definitely absolutely hilarious. In this episode, Ron gets the flu, but of course he is the big manly man and he doesn't need help from anybody. And so he does not want to admit that he's actually sick. And so he comes into the office with this big coat on, with the big fluffy hat, and of course all sniffly. And he kind of just ends up passing out. So, of course, very, very funny. Just on brand for Parks and Rec. But definitely think this pop is really cool to see. And now there's a number of Ron Swanson pops. I think they're up to like 6 or 7 at this point. But this is definitely cool that they can have something that's a little bit different. This is definitely a unique part of the show. So you can see Ron with those pink baggy eyes there. He has that signature mustache, which is cool. And then he has that big burly coat on. And it looks like he kind of has some hand warmers on as well to keep himself warm. So definitely a cool looking pop. And even the big fluffy hat on there that he is wearing indoors. You just can't take it. He is too cold, but he's heating up. Definitely a funny reminder of the show. So I definitely love this pop here. And if you do want to see this part of the new wave for Parks and Rec, so you can see there on the back of the other pops, we have Leslie the Riveter, Andy as Princess Rainbow Sparkle, then we have Janet Snakehole, Duke Silver, and Hunter Ron. And I think Hunter Ron is the one that does have the chase as well. Did order some of the Hunter Rons, so hopefully I do get a chase in there. So that would be pretty cool. But yeah, I think this is like the 3rd wave of Parks and Rec pops. So 3rd or 4th wave, something like that. So definitely cool that now they're getting around to doing some different characters. And then we also do have the Filibuster Leslie from FunCon that we were able to pick up too. So that's really cool. So have a few pops of Parks and Rec in my collection. Not a ton. I would love to get Lil Sebastian. I would love to get John Ralphio. I think there's a 2-pack in there with Tom and John Ralphio. I'd love to get that. And then I think there's the new, there's a new pop. Who is it? I forget the character that Adam Scott plays. Ben Wyatt. He has a pop that's coming out, I think, from Big Apple Collectibles that has a chase too. So definitely some cool pops from Parks and Rec. This is a nice addition to the line. And now here's our second one that we picked up from the Funko Shop. Let's go ahead and open it up. And this is Bloodsport from the Suicide Squad, and this is him unmasked. So this is definitely a cool looking one. Pretty plain though, I have to say. I definitely love the suit, but I wish that they kind of did it a little like the opposite here. So if you saw the movie and you saw or even saw the trailer, a part of the movie that they're actually going in to try to rescue Harley Quinn, and it was just after they came from this, this nightclub that they had a mission for, and Bloodsport is in a tank top, a white tank top, and I think like just pants, and then he puts on his mask, and that looks so much cooler. I wish they did that instead of this, because it's just his regular suit, but then his regular Idris Elba face with the gray beard, a little bit of gray in there, which is cool that they did put that in there. It doesn't look really spot on, honestly, but it's definitely a cool one. I have the rest of the pops from the Suicide Squad, so I had to pick this up. So we have all of the other pops, all 8 of them here. And then we do have the TDK pop, the detachable kid that we picked up during FunCon. And now we got this. So, of course, we have to get them. I can't wait for them to put out more pops to some of the other characters, too. And we should be getting Captain Boomerang in soon as well. Has not hit my stores, but I have it ordered online, so I can't wait to get that. But let's take a closer look at Bloodsport. I can definitely appreciate the detail on the suit, that blue and the orange, so I definitely dig the suit. I love how in the movie, how he's able to pull those different pieces off to create those weapons. That looks really cool. But here it just kind of looks like a part of the design. I wish they made it a little bit more that, like, if you can kind of see like a handle on a gun or something, that would be pretty cool. You can kind of see that by his thigh, but it's not quite discernible. But he does have the gray in his beard, which is in the movie, which is good, but it doesn't really come out as well. The coloring, it kind of looks a little bit more white, or a little bit more faded than it is necessarily gray. So I think they could have done a little bit better with this pop. And again, like I said, I wish they did the opposite with his street clothes and then with the helmet on. I think that would have been much cooler. So there's our look at 2 of the brand new Funko Shop exclusives that we were able to pick up this week. Definitely 2 cool pops. Like I said, I'm not in love with Bloodsport. I honestly like the common a little bit better. There are definitely a number of pops in the set from the Suicide Squad that I do like better. But this is definitely one of my favorites from the new line. I actually really do love the Janet Snakehole, so I might have to pick that up. Maybe Janet Snakehole and Andy as Princess Rainbow Sparkle would be a cool little match. I am in love with Aubrey Plaza, so I fell in love with her during that show. So that might be a cool pop to have. I might just get one of the older April pops in general, though, to fill that void for me. But let me know what you guys think about these 2 pops here. Were you guys able to pick up either of these 2 Funko Shop exclusives? What do you think about them? Let me know in the comments down below. And of course, if you guys can, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. Go ahead and leave a like on the video as well. Definitely all appreciated. But thank you guys so much for watching today. And as always, we'll see you again real soon.